Okay, so we're just going to stay on here a little bit. This is Miranda Sullivan. I'm going to put my glasses on. I probably don't have to have them on, but we're going to work on memories. We're going to work on the stuff that's inside that doesn't make us feel good. I'm talking about Rhonda Byrne's book. I'm listening to the audiobook, which is wonderful because she's got a lot of affirmations in there to help reprogram your mind, and it's called Countdown to Riches. I just listened to her book, The Secret, which has more information in it than the movie. And of course, this is all the stuff that I teach too. And then she has a book called The Power, and it's beautiful. It talks about love, can help you get into such a beautiful place. And then the Countdown to Riches, she just launched that. So anyhow, I'm just going to wait for a minute. I'm going to talk about what Utaptics Faster EFT is. It is a modality that helps us go back into the past, which I know they say don't focus on the past, but there can be trauma that's held in our body. There can be hurts, wounds, griefs, memories, ugly memories that are going on inside of this brain of ours, and emotion in our bodies that's stuck, and it makes it harder to attract what it is that we want, and it creates disease. So Utaptics Faster EFT helps you go back into those old memories, those hurts, those wounds, and you don't have to stay there very long. So I'm going to wait for just another minute and see if we get somebody on here. And if not, I'm going to start working on a memory if you want to work along with me. So anyhow, this is about transformation. If you transform what's going on inside of you so you can get into a good space, you're going to attract better things in your life. So, and I am trained as a practitioner to go back and find the patterns, the memories to the patterns, and we change all of that to where they're firing and wiring ugly and awful to where they're firing and wiring positive. And that just makes you happier. I'm off 16 years of anxiety meds, 2 years of an antidepressant. All my clients are getting better results. They're manifesting things in their lives. I had one manifest over $30,000. So it's all about what you're focusing on, what you're putting your energy into, what you believe inside of your subconscious mind, and you can all change it with Utaptics. So if you got any questions, just put it in the comments, and then let's go ahead and pull something up that you don't like, and if you're interested in a session, make sure to put it down in the comments. Want more information about a session, because I can help you find a whole program. Like I just went through a whole program that created an accident, and it's because of a whole bunch of memories. I was in it. I was doing what I used to do. Didn't even realize it until things happen, and we get stuck in those things. And you can actually go into memories and dissipate all the emotion all the way down to zero, so it doesn't bother you anymore, because of the tapping and the defracts that we do. Looks like we got a couple people on here. So if you want to put a comment in there, let me know what your name is. I'd love that. And you can transform your life. When I started this work 6 years ago, I couldn't even imagine being able to eat everything that I can eat now. And also, I ended up gaining 72 pounds because I wasn't using my tools during COVID. And I did a whole bunch of sessions, and the 72 pounds just came off because I let go of just a whole bunch of stuff from way back when that I was holding on to. So my central nervous system, hey Alicia, how's it going, honey? My central nervous system just felt safe, and it just let go of a whole bunch of stuff. I wasn't even eating well at that time. I was eating more junk food, and it just fell off. So, and then 16 years of anxiety meds, 2 years of an antidepressant. I know Alicia has changed a whole lot. She's been doing this whole work. And you create a new identity. You create a new identity from who you used to be. Like, I didn't think that I would have, because my son passed away 23 years ago. And I couldn't even imagine when I started doing this that I could have a relationship, a close relationship with somebody younger, a young man. It's Jake and Haley. I spend time with them all the time. I feel like I got a family, and they'll never replace the people that are over on the other side. But it's wonderful spending time with them while I'm here and they're here. So anyhow, so go ahead and pull up something that, is bothering you. If you're listening to the affirmations in the book, Countdown to Riches, and you know what's bothering you, maybe there's a memory coming up, maybe there's a belief system that you want to work on. And I think Ken's here too. Say, hey, Ken, if that's you. And go ahead and notice what's bothering you. Notice how strong it is. And since you're with me right here, hey, there's Melody. Melody Bell. She's here too. So notice what it is that is bothering you. And since you're with me, get it as bad as you can. It's 10 years later and it's still going on. Notice how bad it is. And then go ahead and tap. Don't pay attention to the problem anymore. Pay attention to your fingertips now. And then go ahead and say, I release and let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's good to let it go. Hey, Melody. It's safe to let it go. And let me ask you a question. If there was a handful of balloons, okay, Rick is here too. Awesome. If I had a handful of balloons in front of me, what would happen to the balloons? They would fly away. They would go away, right? And just notice some big, beautiful balloons. Choose whatever color you want the balloons to be. This is part of your tactics. And then hug your wrist. I'm using my phone, so I can't show you how to do that. But basically, you put your hand over your wrist. Take a deep, deep breath. And then go into a good memory. And notice how good that feels. Notice how good that feels. And if you got any questions, go ahead and ask them in the comment section. I can see your comments. So now notice how good that feels. Be in a good. So you just got on here, Rick. Go into a good memory. Go into something that makes you feel really, really good. Notice how good it feels. Notice 3 things about it. Pick 3 things, like maybe something you hear, something you feel, something you see. Notice it. Notice how good it is. And then just gently hug your wrist again and take a deep breath. Blow it out and say peace. Good job. Now, go back to whatever it is that was bothering you. And if you just got on, pull up something that's bothering you. It's going to be something to do with a memory. I can tell you that right now. It has to do something with a memory. Pull that up. Notice how bad it is. It's 10 years later and it's still going on. Notice what number it is. And then go ahead and start tapping. And don't pay attention to the issue anymore. Just pay attention to your fingertips. This is the wonderful thing about Utaptics, is it makes it easier to process through stuff. Because we don't have to stay in it. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. I know Melody uses the tapping all the time. Now I want you to do something funny and go oink oink, meow meow, moo. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. We do these silly things because it messes up the energy of that memory. Okay, hug your wrist, blow it out and say peace, and then go into a good memory. Notice what that good memory is. Notice the few things about it, and if there's a couple more things, 4 or 5 things that you want to choose about it, just notice how good it feels. Just notice how good it feels. And you might start yawning because you're releasing yucky feelings. And you're also tapping on these meridian that's attached to the fight or flight system, so it calms you down. Yes, you do. Haha, Melody. I'm so glad that you're able to be here, sweetheart. I know that you're probably at the doctor's office. Okay, so go back to whatever it is that was bothering you. And notice how bad it bothers you. Okay? And then go ahead and start tapping. I just release and let it go. It's safe to let it go. Don't pay attention to it anymore. Pay attention to your fingertips. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. Like I was saying before I got on here 6 years ago, I couldn't even imagine that I would be healed enough. After my son passing away, my mom passing away, the two most dearest people in my life, and Melody knew them both. I've known her that long. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit choked up. That's okay. And the two most important people in my life. And anyhow, besides all the trauma and all the other stuff that I'd been through, I never could imagine that I would be as happy as I am now. I'd be as healthy as I am now. And I'd be manifesting what I am now and be close to people in my life again. So it took me a while, huh, Melody? It took me a while, but I got here. Okay. And you guys can get there too. That's the whole thing. You guys can get there too. Right here on your cheeky bone. And then right here on your collarbone. And then hug your wrist. Take a deep, deep breath. Blow it out and say peace. And then go back to a good memory. Go to a good memory. Notice how yucky it is. Notice what's still there. Is it pictures? Is it a movie? What's there? And you can comment if you'd like to, and I can help you with that. And then go ahead and tap. I just let it go. Thank you for the hearts. I love it. I just let it go. Hey, Darcy, how's it going? Okay, Darcy, so since you just got on and we just started tapping, notice something that bothers you really bad. Get it all the way up to the 10. It's 10 years later and it's still going on. Hey, thank you. You're a beauty too. So notice how bad that is. Get it up to a 10 if you can, since you're here with me. And then go ahead and tap, and don't pay attention to it anymore. Pay attention to your fingertips tapping. And then let's sing a song. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. So the reason why we do that is it totally distracts the mind and helps the emotion keep coming down. It's amazing. This is Utaptics Faster EFT. And like I said, I do sessions where we can work on a whole lot of memories and just transform them to where they're wiring and firing awful to where they're wiring and firing positive. It's amazing. Huh, Alicia? Melody's done some sessions too. Okay, and then hug your wrist. I need to get a stand. My stand doesn't work very good, so I'm just holding my phone in my hand. So just hug your wrist. Take a deep, deep breath. Blow it out and say peace. And then now we're going to go into a good memory. So notice that good memory, Darcy. Everybody else, pick 3 to 5 things out of that good memory that you absolutely love. Like for me, Sunday night, I had some friends over here. Jake and Haley were over here. And Ryan, which there's Ryans everywhere. That was my son's name. Ryan was over here. And, okay, that's fine. I'm going to post the replay so you can go on and replay it at any time and work with it. So, yes, I'm so glad that you popped on, Darcy. Okay, so notice that good feeling. Notice that good thing. Notice how good it is. And then go ahead and go back to whatever it is that's bothering you. Notice how bad it is. Notice how it's went down. Is anybody having a hard time getting it down? If you do, put it in the comments, whether this is a replay, and if it's a replay for you, please put replay, hashtag replay. And then if you have it now, I can help you. But most of the time it's went down. So, and you can always put the number that it is in the comments while you're working on yourself if you want to interact with me. All right, so notice how bad it is, and then go ahead and quit paying attention to it and pay attention to your fingertips. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. So let me know where y'all from. I know Melody is in Illinois. And Alicia, oh my gosh, are you in California, honey? I don't know. I just work with y'all. Yeah, let me know where you're from in the comments. That would be awesome. Even if it's a replay, let me know where you're from. Because I work with people all over the world because we have that wonderful thing called Zoom. Okay, I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. Spell the word pretty backwards. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. So it's Y-T-T-E-R-P, right? I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. Okay, and then hug your wrist. Washington. Okay, I knew it was some over there, west side. Thank you, honey. Okay, hug your wrist. Pull it out and say peace. And then go back to... Now, for those of you, go to a good memory. For those of you that are listening to Countdown to Riches with Rhonda Byrne, let me know. Let me know how you like it in the comments now, or even if it's a replay. It's an incredible, incredible book. She's got about a half an hour of affirmations to help reprogram your mind, your belief systems, so you can start thinking those thoughts, because a belief system, yes, there can be memories attached to it, and you can work on it by using this video or getting a session with me. You definitely want to work on the memories and transform those to where they're wiring. Hey, Jake, how's it going, honey? To where they're wiring and firing bad and negative and ugly, to where they're wiring and firing good. It helps disease. It helps you be happier. It helps. I've saved so much money on hospital bills and everything. It's amazing. And it helps you calm down. Like I said, off 16 years of anxiety meds, 2 years of an antidepressant. Don't need to be on any of it. I'm not on any medications, and I'm 61 years old. 61. I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to encourage. 61 years old. And it's because I think and I feel young. Okay? I'm just getting started, people. So, a belief system is something that you think over and over and over again. So you can start thinking, I can afford it. I can afford it. You make the choices for that moment of what it is that you want to do. But you start thinking, yeah, Jake knows Melody. You can start creating a belief system of, I can afford it. I can afford it. I have plenty. There's always more coming. She's got incredible, incredible affirmations on there. And she's got some great techniques. I'm going to print out a check today to write down an amount. And I look at that every morning and every night. And I do visualization. And I have a visualization video. If you want that, put in the comments, video, and I will send it to you. And you do that every morning and every night. You visualize it. You feel like it's what it is for you to have it. And just know that it's coming and keep doing your life. Stay in the vibe of having that as much as you can. And your life will rearrange, because it just did, right, Jake? My life just rearranged where I ended up manifesting an SUV. I ended up manifesting into a condo. I'm working on dual citizenships. Yes. Yeah. See, both Melody and Jake and me are all going to be going over to Italy. She's working on getting dual citizenship because her mother's Italian. So, what's your dreams? Put them up on a vision board so you can look at them. But It's good to have them on a vision board, but if you don't get in and feel what it's like to have it, that's where the secret sauce is. That's where the secret sauce is to get in and visualize it. Like at first, I could only visualize a condo. I'm in a condo now. But eventually, because I want to be in a house, I grew up in apartments and trailers. I only lived in a house once or twice for maybe like a week. It just did not work out. So now I'm visualizing. Eventually, as I kept doing that, you're building new neural networks of what it's like to feel and think that way. So then your reality will match to it. Yes, it is. It's beautiful there. Melody got to go for a 30-day excursion with her sister. I'm so glad that came in for her. And it's beautiful in Italy. Nigel, hi Nigel. So if you think and feel about what it is that you desire every morning, every night, you stay in that vibe as much as you can to feel good, then your reality ends up matching that. And it did. I kept doing it. At first I could only visualize a condo. Eventually a house popped in. But then my life rearranged. I ended up getting the SUV I'd been visualizing. And then I ended up moving into a condo. So I know the house is next. In fact, I'm going to look at a house today. It's going to be pretty cool. I'll share some pictures of it, but it's gorgeous. Anyhow, so do that every night, every morning. And if you want the video, it's on my YouTube channel. Type video. I'm happy to send it to you, whether it's right now or the replay. And then let's go into a good memory. Go into a good memory. Notice how good that feels. I know I get so excited. That feels good talking about visualizing because I can visualize what it is I just visualized this morning. Notice how good that feels to be in that good memory. Pick 3 to 5 things out that make you feel good about that memory. Yes, Melody said she always wanted an ironing board that was in the wall. First thing she noticed. Yeah, she manifested that home. I remember when she was putting energy into that. And she's been there 5 years. Hug your wrist. Blow it out and say peace. Yeah, there's so many things about this condo, like for the fact that I can have friends come and stay in another room and I'm not even paying extra for that. I love that. My landlord's very generous. Okay, hug your wrist, blow it out and say peace. And I have it to myself all the time, most of the time. Yeah, Jake and Haley come over and invade my space, but I love it. I love that they can invade my space anytime they want to. Okay, so go back to whatever it is that's bothering you and notice how much it bothers you from 0 to 10. From 0 to 10, you can put it in the comments. Where are you guys at? Give me some ideas on like what number you're at now. That would be helpful. Are you at a 7? Are you down through a 3? Where are you at? And then once you notice, go ahead and tap. Notice how bad it is, and then go ahead and tap. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's safe to let it go. You don't pay attention to what it is that was bothering you anymore. And you tap in between the eyes, next to the eye, below the eye, right here on the collarbone. We can do a couple of rounds here. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. Think how funny that laughing emoji is. With the tears. I just let it go. Okay, Melody, you have a good night or a good rest of your day. And like I said, I'm going to share this so you guys can pull it up and tap along with it if you want to. And I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel too under Miranda Sullivan. Okay, hug your wrist. Blow it out. And say peace, and then go into the good memory. Notice how good that memory is. Notice those things about it that you absolutely love. I'm thinking about Jake and Haley and Ryan hanging out over here the other night. It was fun. It was cool. And if you yawn, it's okay. We're tapping on meridians that are attached to the fight or flight system. Hug your wrist. Blow it out and say peace. Good job. Now go back. Give me an idea where you guys are at so I know how much longer to tap. Are you at a 2? Are you at a 7? Just type it in the comments. So notice what's still left. Maybe it's just a little. I know what was bothering me is not bothering me anymore. And then one more round, and then we'll replace it with something positive. So let me know if anybody's having a hard time getting it down. Okay. Notice whatever it is that's bothering you. Give me what number is there. And then tap. Don't pay attention to it anymore. I just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. And if you get triggered, you can do this. You can do this right in the middle of being triggered. And you would pull the head up. You can look to the left, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right. Okay, just let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. Okay, then hug your wrist. Take a deep breath, blow it out and say peace. Then go into a good memory. Notice how good that is. It's always when I yawn. Okay, hug your wrist, blow it out and say peace. Good job. Now go back to whatever it is you're working on. And I'm assuming everybody's getting way down. So just notice what's there. And then don't pay attention to it anymore. And let's tap and let's replace it with something different. So what would you have rather have happened? What would you rather have happened that hopefully you want in your life today? Think about something that is totally different. Whatever it is that they said, whatever it is that you said. In the sessions, I can change the pictures. I can help change the movies. But think about something you would rather have and said, like the memory of my son passing away. That was loaded with mental and emotional stuff. Worked on it several times. All the mental and emotional pain is gone from that memory and the other memories like after and everything. And I've replaced it with my son having a birthday party with his son. So it's beautiful. So it's amazing how much this can work on the mental and emotional stuff from the stuff back then, because it's still happening in our minds, but it's not happening in our real world. And this is how you can transform it. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you're watching the replay, let me know. And I'm happy to answer you back as soon as I see it. And keep tapping and transforming, and you will change your life. Okay, hug your wrist, blow it out, and say peace. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you got it all the way down to a 0. You changed it to something that's wiring and firing beautiful. If you got any questions, reach out. MirandaSullivan.com is my website if you want to check that out. Miranda Sullivan is my YouTube channel. I have other videos for visualizing, for talking about, thank you, honey. Thank you for the hearts. For visualizing, for seeing things different, helping you rewire your mind. And I'm going to keep doing more. So stay tuned for other free lives, and we'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye. Sorry. It's saying slow connection, and it's in the way of hitting the finish button. So, all right. Take care, and I will upload this so you guys have it on the YouTube channel and on Facebook.